Hello everybody, welcome to Sheepish Look at Pathologic Classic HD. My name is Genna, aka MrWoodenSheep, and today we're looking at a remake of an older game. This game is very strange. I have very mixed feelings about it. It's one of the weirdest worlds I've ever played in, which is awesome. That's like the best thing about it for me. But there's the gameplay is very slow paced, at least at the beginning so far. I haven't played the original, by the way, so I can't tell you how this game compares to the original, how they improved it that much more. I mean, don't expect much. I don't think they changed any gameplay or anything. It's just apparently new voiceovers. It runs on modern systems, you know, the typical stuff. The voice acting isn't amazing. There's very little of it though, which is okay, I guess. But just the world is so strange. So you can choose between 3 different characters. The last one you can only choose after beating the game with one of the first 2. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you a bit of how the world is. Like, look at this guy. He looks insane. And the dialogue is just so surreal. I don't know. The world is very unnerving, kind of. I mean, just look at the place. But through the dialogue and the story, it's so weird. I don't know. I'm really fascinated by the story, but just the gameplay is a bit hard to kind of grip you. I mean, this guy's picture here down here. Normally it shows like a real person's face, but like with all the random strangers on the street, they just look like this. It's really weird. Oh, how ferocious Mother Nature is, for 'tis her wrath that has to be withstood. Oh, friend, if only I could wet my whistle, I'd gladly give you anything on earth in exchange for a gulp of chilly spring water. Okay, so, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Basically, everything you do more or less affects the world. So the main premise is you come to this town, and, you're a doctor, and you basically have to cure a plague. That's kind of what you're after. I think all 3 characters are doctors, at least the first 2 are. And the whole game, as you're playing, time is just ticking by constantly, and like you're running out of time, kind of. I'm not sure if it happens while you're talking to people. I think during more important conversations time doesn't tick, but during random conversations it does. And events around the town constantly are happening, even if you're not there to see it. So you could miss some. I guess that's like a good reason to replay the game. I don't know, that's really intriguing to me. It's just, you'll see the gameplay is really slow, at least at first. Yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff. You have a reputation, so like if you do good things or bad things, people will kind of react to you differently and all that. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell this guy, let's see, drink from the river then. Only lowly animals, dirty of image, drink from the river. Us proud men deserve to drink spring water. 'Tis brought here in barrels, but they're often empty. I'd get it from there, but I'm out of bottles. I'd drink straight out of a fountain, but I'm gonna faint. The air here is too spicy. I'm barely walking as it is. Let's see. So the local herbs are in bloom this time of year? They're not blooming, Professor. They're withering and thence producing general languor. Whoa, nice word I've never heard before. People fall dead without sleep like leaves from a branch, all because of the surplus of juices. Or maybe not, I'm not really a science guy. So you're a student. Oh no, I'm but a woeful wretch, Professor. A wretch that has suffered all too much. Yeah, look at this guy, man. I don't know, just the dialogue is so eerie, and look at this lady. My heart is crying for my poor children. How are my dearest doing? Is everything alright? Oh, woman's share is hard. What? Would you kindly mend my clothes, my dear? You've got a curious town here. I never expected to see something like this in such a remote place. The game is just really depressing as well, all of the times. Man's share is harder. Let's not start that fight here. Everything will be fine. I'll just leave her to her demise. I don't think I can really help her. I mean, maybe I could try help her find her kids. I don't know. So you can also fight. I have only gotten into 1 fight so far, and it was by accident. I kind of pissed off some guy, if you could even call him a guy. Just a very strange thing, and I died. There's a lot of really weird stuff. I really love the world. And you're free to explore instantly. Like right when you start the game, you can just kind of go around and look for stuff, and just, I don't know. I'm really enjoying it so far. Just the gameplay is really slow. But anyway, I'm gonna show you right now where I have to go. Basically, without spoiling too much, just stuff that I was looking for has not gone to plan necessarily the way it was meant to. And one person, I'll only say this, one person has been murdered before I got to him, and Actually, whatever, this is the first plot point, whatever, it's not a big deal, and it's pretty interesting, so I should tell you about it. It's a guy who is supposedly immortal, and we come here to investigate and try understand, basically just, I guess it could help with curing the plague, so we came here to try find and talk to him and understand what makes him immortal or whatever. But he's been murdered before we got to him, and I'm assuming he was immortal to natural death causes, but he was murdered, so now we're kind of trying to investigate what's going on. And I can talk to basically anyone in the map and try figure this out. Like, you're basically on your own. And I was talking to someone over here, I think, or here, and I believe that just because of the dialogue choices I chose, it led me to this lady over here to talk to her and try and investigate even further. But I could have maybe been led somewhere else and talk to someone else instead. What the hell's this? So yeah, there's a lot of choice, it seems, and it's very interesting. And I played as the second character for a little bit, and it does start somewhere completely differently, although supposedly the stories will intertwine, kind of. But yeah, it seems very different so far, and completely new quests, and yeah, I don't know, it's really interesting. So yeah, you'll see here when I start talking to her, she'll immediately start talking for a bit. There will be a bit of voice acting, and then it'll just be read the rest yourself, which kind of is annoying. I wish that's something that would have really helped with gripping me. Just if they voice acted everything, of course that's way harder to say, to be done than said, but still.
This girl is a changeling. She's not the murderer.
There you go, and that's it. You have to read the rest. And they have this nice photo of what she's meant to look like. She's actually one of the closest to the actual photo. Many of the models do not look as good as this. I seem to have lost any capacity for observation. My mind is out of tune. This is what she's saying, and then these are our options, by the way, in case you didn't figure it out. But you're smart, so it's okay, you figured it out. My mind is out of tune. Things no longer add up. Before, I had no trouble forming a trustworthy tessellation out of the most imperceptible contingencies. Whoa, nice writing. Now I simply cannot get my head around it. Could it be that I am dying? The step air is steep. Never seen that word either. Is way too thick. I think that's what causes it. It happens when people are tired. You probably haven't slept for a while, have you? Yes, it definitely means you're about to die. Nice, I could just say that. Apparently you can help people, by the way, giving them medicine or food or whatever and sacrificing it for yourself, because you also have stasis that you have to check yourself. Like, you get tired, you have to sleep, you have all that stuff. So yeah, we'll look at that soon. Let's see here. Oh no, Herba Dvernay is in blossom, I grant you, but then it blooms every year. Every year the steep is filled with its stupefying vapors. The issue I am having, however, has nothing to do with fatigue or perplexity. It is just that I've lost my ability to make distinctive events coincide. Okay, everyone has that ability. You don't seem to understand what I'm saying. A lot of characters say this to you in this game, by the way. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of mystery, just kind of, they're like, oh, this is not something that you could understand. Our town is a bit different. Don't judge us. Things that are normal to us might not be normal to you. And I don't know, I just really love that. It's just kind of like, it makes you scratch your head and go like, what are they talking about? Are all these people crazy? Or am I going to figure out something later on which is going to like blow my mind? I don't know, it's like everything just exists differently in this town. It's really strange. You don't seem to understand what I'm saying. Let me elucidate. A single word someone utters may precipitate. Why am I having such a hard time reading today? Precipitate the birth of their own murderer. The line of philosophizing is barely an intellectual novelty, and it is particularly relevant in our neck of the woods. I sometimes feel like I could touch the notions of cause and effect with the tips of my fingers, but now I am being tedious, I reckon. Not at all, I'm sorry to say, but yes, you are a bit tedious. Let's say not at all, because it is actually pretty interestingly written. I love how the game, by the way, just kind of throws you in and doesn't really explain anything, and you're very confused in the first maybe 5-10 minutes because you have absolutely no idea what's going on, but then you meet some characters who might know, who obviously know more than other characters. I'm going to try find them for you and show them to you, but it's like they know that you're playing a game, kind of. It's really strange.
My chest seems to be filled with cotton wool.
Ugh. Doesn't sound very nice. So you have traveled all the way here only to find that both people you wanted to see were brutally murdered. Okay, there you go. She spoiled it. There were two characters, but it's okay. Not a big deal. This is like in the first 5 minutes of the game, 10 minutes, so whatever. Is this how the story goes? I do hope that your visit, if not in any related to these... What? What is wrong with my ability to read today? This plague is affecting me as well. I do hope that your visit is not in any way related to these most unfortunate circumstances. No, lady, I did not do this. I have to find whoever it is that killed Isidore and Simon, and I wanted to ask for your help. Saburov told me that you have a gift for all manner of investigative inquiry. We're running out of time. Listen, lady, I can't talk to you anymore. So I've heard a wisecrack I know say that while you are trying to complete the portrait of the killer is busy painting yours. Nice, sounds great. Hilarious, is it not? The hunter becomes the hunted. However, to put it bluntly, you have now become the keynote of this particular plot. The intrigue is so rich it will keep you busy for a week, if not longer than that. What would you do if you were me? If you want my advice, I wouldn't trust that our feudals tell you. What our feudals tell you. The perpetual triangle of influence means that every party concerned will do their best to use your authority to their own benefit. I'm not conceited. Perhaps people of lower standing would not try to use me. Oh man, there is so much dialogue, but it's really good. It's really interesting. It's more likely that people of such standing will be much too scared to cooperate. By the way, apparently, I have been warned by one character, again, who seems to know more about the universe than everyone else, is, from my gathering, I feel like there's people who, like, anyone could try to deceive you, and it's up to you completely to believe who you want and all that, so that's pretty cool. And it's more likely that people of such standing will be much too scared to cooperate. Given your position, you may want to try your luck with the shadow cabinet of local nobility, the women of influence. They know much more than the simple townsfolk, yet they care much less than the families in power. Who are these lady aristocrats? See, and I don't think I had to come here and be led to these women, these aristocrats. I could have just been led from somewhere else, or maybe been led to somewhere else, which is really, really cool. Such way of saying it will be irrelevant strictly within the specific context of values and perceptions characteristic of a Blackwood hole like ours. The catch is that the aristocracy is not defined by birthright here, rather the status is granted by the degree of enigmatic fascination that a woman is possessed of. Questionable background, audacity of demeanor, you know this whole assortment. Do tell me who these affluent ladies are. Lara, Eva, yours truly, and last but not least Maria. I wouldn't listen to Katharina if I were you. Her morphine habit has turned her into a walking corpse. The others, however, are liable to deceive. You don't like being lied to, do you? I can't stand it. It is better to die than to lie. I see. Perhaps you like being played with then? Even less so. In this case, Maria seems to be your best bet. She is too arrogant to lie and too respectful to dare play with you. You should value the affection of someone this proud, but I digress. What is your intended course of action? I need to think. If you please, I'll ask more questions if something else crosses my mind, especially since you are one of the lady aristocrats. It depends. It seems the Canes have been so considerate as to promote me to the rank of mate. There is no need for any special efforts to play that role. The main thing is to be available. Alright. So I think, after I'm done recording, I would talk to probably all of them if I have the opportunity, but I'm not sure if I know where all of them are. Whoops, I keep bringing my hands up. That's not something I say in real life. There's so many things, and as you can see, by the way, when I highlight a place, it says like, oh, the mysterious Maria, blah blah blah. So this is when I talk to someone, and it says the time as well. And this person, oh, I discovered this 54 minutes later, or 53 minutes later. That's like, the time is constantly ticking by, and from what I read in the description, there's like 12 days to basically figure out what's going on in this town, you know. It's really, really cool. There's that guy who really is thirsty. But let me try show you. Oh, hey there, kid. Apparently kids are easier to barter with. They can give you useful things for junk more than most people, because I guess, you know, kids are more easily amused by stuff. Oh, by the way, here's the beautiful status screen of my amazing picture. That's what my character looks like. And oh, there you can see the time and the day. But yeah, you can see stuff like, okay, obviously you can have outfit stuff, you know, protection from bullets, blah blah blah. But yeah, you've got reputation here, health, immunity, exhaustion, infection. There's also, you can have this, where is it? I believe it's a V. You can use this to detect like plague. So you've got this kind of like technology, which is pretty interesting as well. Alright, here's what I was talking about. Look at these things. Like, this is you're just greeted with this after you come out of a building. It's so creepy looking. Whoa, the sky is a completely different color right now. This guy is like shaking his head. Very, very creepy stuff. So this is the guy I was talking about, which I said seems like he knows much more than others. Holt, I'm gonna have to teach you about the technicalities of the setting. The time and the place, it's non-essential, but that's just how it is. The actor has to be prepared before he goes on stage, or else he'll fall down the aisle or stumble upon the prompt box. That would look mighty silly, wouldn't you agree? Who are you? An actor in a tragic mime show. That's unimportant. Will you listen to me or not? I am listening. Time flies by. It cannot be stopped or turned back. Night follows days, which aren't then followed by nights. Things happen without any regard or whether you're there to witness them. Don't expect anyone to wait for you. Most events can be missed. So there you go. This is the kind of where I gathered all the stuff about the game and the way it works. And so it would make sense for you to visit the places that you care about regularly. You'll find the people that will play major roles in your fate there. They stand out from the common folk. The rest are just a crowd shot, a background, a bunch of extras, as it has always been. Alright, that's all I'm going to show you of the game. Check out the link in the description to buy the game on Steam if you like the look of it. It's a very, very strange game, and I look forward to playing it more. Just keep in mind, it is a very slow start. I don't know if it's going to speed up more, but it will grip you eventually if you do like this kind of atmosphere from what you've seen. It's very, I don't know, it's very unnerving and creepy, and I just really like it. I love being dropped into a place and just, you have to figure it out, and the whole place just seems messed up. And I don't know if everyone's sane. I don't know what the hell's going on. Very interesting, slow gameplay, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's worth it just for the intrigue. Please like and share the video as well if you enjoyed it. It'll help me out a lot. Until next time, goodbye, I love you!